Welcome, mortals. This video is a response to the trickster, the static traveller, who was set a task for you to imagine you're a god and tell us, in response to 9 questions, what actions you would take. Now, as the only one here qualified to actually answer this question, I thought I will do my own response. Now, the static traveller has made a bit of an error in his assumptions, in that he sort of assumes that a deity is benign and benevolent, but we're not. At best, we're capricious. So let's get on and see what he's asking of us. But a deity does not follow the rules of mere mortals. So I will be answering these questions according to my own rules. First off, he wants us to show a record you would improve by adding or removing a single track. Now, the album I would improve is this one here. What would I add to it? Absolutely nothing. What would I remove from it? Absolutely everything. That would make this record immeasurably better. Question 2. Show a record by an artist you would resurrect from the dead. There were so many answers possibly here. Garcia, Hendrix, Miles Davis, so many. But the one artist I would resurrect, and I don't own anything by him, is John Cage. And his mission would be to apply the techniques and production skills that he learned from his masterpiece 4 minutes and 33 seconds and apply it to every shite record that's been released since. Which record, this is question 3, sorry, which record would you obliterate from the face of the earth, erasing all memory of its existence? Well, I'm not going to choose a record. I'm actually going to choose a decade, and it's the 80s. That horrible decade that was the ruin of so many great musicians, that had such horrible production techniques and sounds. God, the horror. Question 4. Show a record cover which displays something of the power of nature. Well, I'm going to show you a record cover which shows the greatest destructive power on the planet. That's right, man. And if we don't do something about it, there'll be no planet left. Number 5. Which 3 musicians would you Frankenstein together to produce a super musician? Now, the static traveller has made a mistake here again. Frankenstein, in his hubris, produced a monster. So, what else could I do? But I'm not going to limit to 3. There are so many I could add in there. The sunny disposition of a Van Morrison, the sobriety of a Shane MacGowan, the politics of a Ted Nugent, the lovely sunny lyrics of a Morrissey, the arrogance of a Bono. Just with those alone, and there are many more, that would be a monster. 6. Show a record by one male artist and one female artist you would save from the end of the world to entertain you in heaven forever. I'm not going to show a record. Here's a bit of a video. Right, those two would entertain me forever. You've got the intelligence and the musical brilliance of Robert Fripp and the beauty and joy of life of Toya. They could keep me entertained forever. Number 7, show a record which depicts one or more of the 7 deadly sins: lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, anger, envy, pride. I'm going to show you 2, but basically with the same cover. Deep Purple, and One Nation Underground by Pearls Before Swine. And the painting is Bosch's Garden of Earthly Delights, which depicts every known depravity and sin that man has ever undertook, I think, and what will happen. Number 8, show a record by an artist, if you can, who you would assign to hell forever for musical crimes against humanity. Well, this isn't an artist who makes records himself, but I'm not even going to mention his name. Here's his picture, and I think everybody can agree he deserves to burn in hell forever. And finally, in your benevolence, which VC channel would you bestow 1 million subscribers to, so that they may never have to work again and indulge all with their videos ad infinitum? It cannot be your own. I'm going to be benevolent. I'd wish you all to have 1 million subscribers. There are so many brilliant channels on the VC. So you can all have 1 million subscribers, with one exception: Penge and Derek. May they burn in hell too. Thank you very much.
V4!